live. I'm super excited to be here with all of you on this extra special training for everyone to really learn a very powerful skill of how you can design a kick-ass funnel. And if you don't know what a funnel is, don't worry about it. I'm going to explain it all very loud and clear. Today is going to be a very to the point, not super long training so that it's easy to comprehend. But I just very quickly want to let you guys know that today's training is in light of the Freedom Lifestyle Challenge. Hello, super nice to have you guys on. Comment below, let me know where you're tuning in from as well. And today's all in light of the Freedom Week, which is starting next week from Monday the 22nd until Sunday the 28th. And in that week, we're gonna run a free challenge, how I'm literally gonna mentor you for free for 7 days long, for 1 to 2 hours per day, where I'm going to share with you guys how we went from 0 to over 1 million in our Freedom Lifestyle business, and give you exactly the roadmap of everything that you need in order to be able to do that too. So if you are tuning in here and you haven't yet registered for the challenge, make sure to do so. We've got a link all around here. So there's a link in the description, but also I'll just put it over everywhere in the, let me see, in the descriptions. And also I'm going to be quickly doing my checks. So yeah, do let me know where you're tuning in from. Hello, Professor. You are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. You are so, so sweet. I'm just amazed by your kindness. You're so sweet always. So I'm just putting the link in. You can see the link in the crawler as well. So yeah, this is the link that you can register for free. Well, I must say it is for free for the first 500 participants. And and after that's going to be paid. So it could be that when anybody watches this on the replay, you click on that link, that you see that you actually have to pay for it. Then all the spaces have gone. But if you can still see that it is free, then by all means register and make sure to be there. Now, what I'm going to do very quickly is do my checks to make sure if everything is working. But again, let me know, comment below if where you're tuning in from, first of all. And also, let me see. Yes, this is good. Let me know if you are in business. Are you running your own business? Have you ever made use of a funnel? And do you know about that skill set, or knowing how to handle funnels? Because it's a very powerful skill set to have, and it's actually relatively easy, like more easy than people can imagine a lot of the time when I speak about it. So we are live. I'm just quickly sharing the link to the people who have already registered for the challenge, because this is like an extra bonus training that I'm running in light of the challenge, in light of the Freedom Week. But if again you have not yet signed up for the challenge, make sure to do so. The link is in the description. It's tjibaria.com/challenge, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, before I am going to go and dive into the topic, I actually have a question for you, because what I always like about these live trainings is to make them as interactive as possible and as beneficial for the audience as possible. And so what I actually wanted to ask you guys is there any volunteer, anyone who is in business, who can share with me in the comments, like what kind of space you're in, and like if you're a coach, if you're helping people with XYZ, give me something like what it is that you're doing. And then based on that, I'm actually going to design a funnel for you live right here on the spot. So it's like obviously massively beneficial for those of you who are interacting, who are here live. But also with this training, I want to share with you guys the power of the funnel and the power of how incredible the skill set is of being able to map out funnels. Because again, for those of you who don't know what a funnel is, don't worry. A funnel, the way how I define it, is a fun, never-ending lifestyle business. I want you guys to comment that below. A funnel is a fun, never-ending lifestyle business. And what it basically does is it allows you to kind of copy yourself and automate yourself. Because just imagine this for a second. Hey, Hosea, how you doing? Just imagine this for a second. You right now, if you're running your business, or if you're running your career, or if whatever it is that you're doing, you're obviously, one person. And when you do this certain things, sometimes, I don't know if you ever have this, I certainly have had it, that I feel like, oh my gosh, it's like, oh, not enough time. There's so much things to do, right? And that you think like, oh, if only there was two of me, or like, if only I could clone myself. How many of you have ever had something like that, right? That's basically what a funnel does. A funnel is something where you can kind of clone yourself and create an automated experience for your audience, for you to help your people and build relationship with them, add massive value to them, and make money from them buying the programs that best serve them, or the products that best serve them, all on autopilot. Now, just think about that for a second. Imagine you have money coming in on autopilot. Every now and again, you see notifications on your phone, cha-ching, 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 from people buying your stuff. Whether that is a product, whether that is a service, whether that's a program. Just think about it for a second. What would that do to your business? What would that do to your life? It obviously would be amazing. It obviously would be, so incredible, because no longer are you exchanging your time for money, which is what most of us are doing. Most of us are exchanging our time for money. We go to work, we spend X amount of time at work, or right now from home because of the lockdown and everything, and you get paid for your time. But just imagine that you, or a version of you, is online helping people, making a difference, adding value, making money, while you are sipping a cup of tea, or while you are having time with family, or while you are actually having much more space and time to think of great projects that can help even more people, give out to charity, or travel the world whenever that's possible again, right? Just think that for a moment. How many of you would think that's incredible? How many of you think that that would actually be like a dream come true? Comment below what your thoughts are when I explain this, or when I, sketch what this is. And to let you just in on a secret, that's my life, right? That's our life. We are running what we call a freedom lifestyle business. And the reason why it's not just any business, it's just like a normal business where, you run things and it's dependent on your time or the time of the people that you work with. A big portion of it is automated. That's why we call it a freedom lifestyle business. Now, if any of you think that is absolutely incredible and you would like to create it for yourself as well, let me tell you, it is so much easier than I ever thought it was. Because those of you who know me know that 5 years ago, I knew nothing about business. I was studying star clusters and all that. I had no idea. But I invested in myself. I learned from a mentor. I took massive action. And I learned the ropes. And I actually figured out that it's a lot easier than a lot of us think. A lot of the time, and this was me included, when I heard about things like this, I was like, oh no, that's too good to be true. Like, that's like, sounds a bit like unrealistic. But realistic is the opposite of what entrepreneurs think about. So I want you guys to affirm this. Comment below and say, I can and will create my freedom lifestyle. And again, for those of you who are just tuning in new and fresh, we are running the Freedom Lifestyle Challenge, or also known as $0 to $1 Million Challenge, next week. So it's going to start on Monday the 22nd until Sunday the 28th of February. And it's going to be around 1 to 2 hours per day, where I'm going to personally mentor you to learn exactly what were the steps that we took to be able to create that freedom lifestyle. Because let me tell you, we made a ton of mistakes. We kind of lost a lot of money along the way with different mistakes, but we learned from it so fast that we were able to obviously make a lot of profit and help a lot of people. So the cool thing about a challenge like this is, for those of you who are really serious and eager to take your life to the next level and actually create the life of your dreams, is that you learn a lot from the things like what to do, but also a lot from the things like what not to do. So affirm it. Comment below and say, I can and I will create a freedom lifestyle. But like I said before, who here is on this, that would like me to design a funnel for you, because a funnel is what makes our lifestyle a freedom lifestyle, right? So yes, Dr. Meme says, I'm eager, beautiful. And Hals Joe says, I can and will create my freedom lifestyle. I love it. What amazing energy. So yeah, for those of you who haven't yet registered, make sure to register. It is free for the first 500 participants. So if you click on the link, tjibaria.com/challenge, then you'll be able to register for free. Unless when you click on it and you see like it's no longer free, then obviously there's a banner and there's a minimal investment for it. But if you click on it, you can still see that there's free spaces. Then by all means register for free, because that means that you're still part of the 500. Okay, so that's absolutely amazing. So the link is tjibaria.com/challenge. Now, I'm just going to say goodbye to Instagram because the battery is almost finished. So I'm just going to say, if you want to see the continuation of this video, make sure to hop over to Facebook or YouTube, and then you can see the rest. And by the way, you've better view as well on Facebook and YouTube. So guys, on Instagram, love you, and I see you soon. All right, so I'm just going to end this now and share to my IGTV. There we go. And post. Done. Super. Okay, cool. Let's dive in. So I'm just checking through the comments that have come in. Oh yeah, baby, I love it. Great energy. Cha-chings. Yes. Hey, we got Nikita on as well, and we got Jay on. I can and I will. I love your energy. That's fantastic. Super, super good. Okay, so one of you have mentioned coaching. Okay, so coaching, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to design a coaching funnel for you on the spot. And as I'm doing this, because the funnels is like the freedom thing, right? That's like what allows us to have more freedom, because that's literally a copy of ourselves to be able to have that run and have us do whatever we want to do. Like I can be live with you guys and the funnel is working, for itself. So can you just let me know what kind of coaching, right? Let's have fun. Yes, Aggie, I love it. Super amazing. What kind of coaching? We see Kathy. Is it Kathy? Yes, Kathy, yeah. What kind of coaching is it that you are doing? And then I can make it custom. So is it coaching mindset, coaching business, coaching relationship, coaching, what kind of coaching? And then I can make it a little bit more specific. But for everyone else to know that what I'm going to do and what I'm going to design here, that skill set of designing a kick-ass funnel that can help a lot of people and make a lot of money and build database and all that stuff is absolutely applicable to anything else out there. All right, let me see. Mindset and self-development. Perfect. Okay, super cool. And Dr. Meme was saying business. By all means, anyone else who's on here who's already got a funnel in mind that you want to create for yourself, drop it in the comments. Let us know. And as I'm doing this process, you will probably want to do this too. So if you're doing this with me, you probably want to grab, if you have your multicolored pens, like nerdy like me, you want to probably grab 3 colors, okay? Just to make it easier. So grab blue, grab red, and grab green. And I'm going to design this funnel right here on the spot. And I'm going to basically share the tale of the importance of this and how this can make such a big difference, okay? Let me just see which one this is. And let me move the camera slightly. There we go. Oh, this is the other camera, which is also this. This one? Oh, no, this is good. Okay, exactly where I want it. Okay, cool. So basically, you have in a funnel 3 elements. So make sure to write this down. A funnel has 3 elements. One element, we're going to do this in blue. Make sure to write this down in your notes, is for traffic. Okay, so this one color is for traffic to come in. I'll explain in a moment what that is. So the blue is for traffic. The red is going to be for the communication, for the conversations that you will be running with your audience. So red is for conversation. We're going to draw this out in a moment. And green is going to be for the funnel, basically, the actual funnel. Like this is going to be like an online business model, but the funnel part, the landing page, the online store or the website, that is done in green in this example. So if you have multicolored pens, make sure to grab it. Otherwise, just draw it with whatever pen you have. But I want to show an example of a funnel that can be very good for Kathy and share the whole experience as well. Hey, we got Fina on. Happy birthday, Fina. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fina. Happy birthday to you. So we get a birthday girl on here. Everybody comment below and say happy birthday to Fina. She's absolutely amazing. She's one of our students from the Freedom Lifestyle Creators. So very amazing to have her on here, even on her birthday. Like, that's dedication, right? So what I want you guys to start off with is, hey, Faithy's also super excited, is to think of how could you help people and how could you make a difference and build relationship. So we're talking about the topic of mindset in this case. So let's just grab one element of mindset. Let's just say it's going to be the mindset of wealth. Okay? Mindset of wealth. Mindset so that you can attract abundance, that you can allow yourself to basically not block money. And for those of you who are on here right now or who will be watching the replay, we actually have the ability to open or close our doors to money, which may sound very funny, may sound a bit out there, but it is 100% true. And again, for those of you who have joined the challenge and who are part of the, who have registered already, we actually have a chat group, which is the mentorship channel. When you sign up, you get access to that as well. That's on Telegram. And in there, I've put a link for a very special training that I'm going to run tomorrow, which is all about money mindset, money principles, wealth principles, how you can allow yourself to open the door and say, hey, universe, I want more money. Because a lot of the time people say, yes, I want to make more money, but that door is closed. So even though consciously you're saying, yes, I want more money, subconsciously you're not letting it in because you have mental blockages, right? So let's say Kathy is educating her audience on mindset for money. Now, what I want you guys to draw is this thing. And I'm going to make it very simple, very, very simple. And it's going to basically be it's going to be a 3-step funnel, okay? I think you guys are ready for that, an advanced group. And if any of you still think that this is kind of advanced and you don't necessarily know all about this, don't worry about it, because on the challenge, I'm going to explain this in a lot of detail, okay? So there it will become absolutely clear. You'll actually see examples as well of funnels that have made us a lot of money, so that literally you can copy and paste that knowledge into your own business and learn from what we're doing and allow it to shortcut your way to success. So what I want you to draw in your notebook, and this is again like why this is such an important skill set, because if you draw this over and you draw all the elements that I'm about to draw with the different colors, then that can be your template that you use for any project, any business going forward. That's how powerful this is. And this is the same thing that we do, that what we do for our clients, that has allowed us to produce a lot of success stories in our students, which is super, super awesome, okay? So this one, I'm just gonna put some names in here. This one we call OP. This one we call UP. And this one we call CP, okay? So just write this down. You might not exactly directly know what it is, but just write it down. It will definitely help in a moment. Now, what I'm going to draw over here is the red bit. And this is definitely going to be super, super, super influential. And again, that's why I really said as well to a lot of our students to come on this call, because this is such a powerful skill set. Obviously, with our students, we're talking a lot more detail about this. And we actually decided we give our templates and they get to work with us with this in a long, long time, like basically family for a whole lifetime. But just this lesson today is going to be massively beneficial because the principles are so strong. So this thing is the communication. And we're going to look at it from a very traditional point of view. So we're just going to say right now we're talking about email marketing. So whereas these are the different pages of a funnel, so the different, let's say, websites. In the challenge, we talk about it in more detail, like what is a landing page and everything, but let's just figure this as separate pages. This is where the communication happens. So this one is also denoted as our database. So here we collect the data, we collect a lot of leads, as we call it. So it's like we have the name and email address from different people. That's what we collect here. And then the moment that these leads come in, we want to automatically send out emails. So what I'm going to draw and what I want you guys to draw is that the moment that something happens, and I'm going to explain this in a second, we get a little person who comes in being happy and who will then receive an email. Okay? Very simple, very simplistic, and very cool. Now, here, what I want you to do is draw this with me. And it kind of creates a bracelet, what we call a tag. And that one will trigger yet another email. Now, some of you are advanced, you will already know what I mean by this, but in a moment, we are going to understand what this is all about. So this is going to be really, really, really cool. And there's actually another thing. This one goes really high level. There's an extra additional email that happens in a different case. I'm not going to talk about it here, but this is like advanced stuff. This is what we will talk about on day 7 of the challenge, because it definitely requires a lot of explanation before we can dive into this. But I want you, for the completeness, to write this down like this, and you'll see what I mean on the challenge. So just make sure to write this down. So there's 2 emails, 1 person, or actually 3 emails, and 1 person right there in the database. Now, and then last but not least, I'm going to draw a something in blue, and this one will probably be kind of familiar to you. I'm going to call it Facebook. And on Facebook, there is a what we call live video. So I'm going to put a little red dot here for it being live. And on this video, we will have Kathy. So I'm just going to put Kathy with the beautiful hair. I don't know if this is exactly your hairdo, but I guess it's okay. This is Kathy. Kathy's happy. And Kathy will send a link in the description, which will then lead to this thing. So this is basically the schematics. It's very simplified. It's very basic, to the point. Hey, Dad, love you. And I want you guys to just take either a screenshot of this, but more importantly, just write it down into your notebook, because if you have this as a basis, again, you can do this for the rest of your life. You can use this template, a schematic and design, for any business you go into, for any project you go into, and it will allow you to make a lot of money, help a lot of people, and do it on autopilot. So it's really, really, really cool. And for those of you who are just tuning in, this video, this session that I'm doing here, how to design a kick-ass funnel, is in light of the Freedom Week. So what's going to happen is next week we have the Freedom Week on Monday, the 22nd of February, all the way until Sunday, the 28th of February, and I'm going to be running the Freedom Lifestyle Challenge, also known as the 0 to a Million Challenge, where I'm going to explain to you guys how we went from 0 to creating a $1 million Freedom Lifestyle business, giving you the exact roadmap of how you can start doing that too. So it's going to be absolutely incredible. So, so, so nice. I have joined your Telegram since 2020. Hey, that's so awesome. Hoo, ha, hoo, that's really good. That's a diehard right there. I like it. Super good. So this is the template, okay? Now, let me now explain the power of this template so that you understand what are all the steps. And again, in the challenge, we're going to go in a lot more detail. We're going to talk about it, every single step, but much more as well. Like, what is the whole ideology? How do you even get in front of people? How do you go live? Like, everything is discussed there so that you know exactly like the full roadmap of what you need in order to make a freedom lifestyle business that is capable of, making millions, right? So right now, for the rest of the duration of today's video, I'm going to explain what are the different parts in here, what do they do, so that you know what this design will do for you. So I'm going to explain in the example for Kathy, who has her mindset business and her mindset coaching business. But remember, whatever business you have or whatever business you're thinking of, you can just directly translate these examples to what you are doing. So what does this mean? OP in the funnel means an opt-in page. What it means is that when Kathy, for instance, goes live, And on her live, she's talking and she's giving some tips about the importance of having the right mindset and how your mindset can help you in generating more wealth, being able to make more money, being able to help more people, all that good stuff. She actually says, if you guys would like to know more about this, I have written an ebook. And in that ebook, I have written down the 4 crucial steps of how to change your mindset from a lack mindset to a millionaire mindset, something like that. Okay, and it's a 7-page ebook. It's a lot more detailed than I can do on this short video. But if you want it, I'm actually giving it out, the first 50 copies for free. So go ahead, click on the link, and you'll be able to grab your book. Now what happens is people are on her live, they click on the link, and boom, they come onto the page. Onto that page, she has some information about her book and what it will teach you and how amazing it is and all that stuff, right? And what people can then basically do is opt in. They can put in their name, make sure to write this down, their name, their email address, perhaps some more information if that is relevant. But in most cases, we like to keep it simple because the simpler it is, the easier it is for people to opt in, to take action. So she just keeps it simple. You keep it simple to name, first name, and email address. And now what happens is, let's say John lands on the page. He was on the live video. He thought it was absolutely amazing. He lands on the page. He sees the opt-in form, and he opts in. Then what happens is, boom, automatically, he comes to the second page, which is the upsell page. And this is something really good. This is where the cha-chings are made. So everybody comment below. Let me know in the chat and say cha-ching. All right? This is where the money is made. And this is something that you will definitely want to implement, Kathy, but also everybody else, okay? So this is where money is made. Now, before we go on to this step, let me quickly explain what happens in the automation. Because John, he entered his name and his email address. So automatically, what happens is his data goes into the database. And the database creates a person, which is by the name John, right? The name John. And because John opted in for an ebook, automatically what will happen is the ebook will be sent to his email. So what happens is the moment he has signed up, John gets a notification, email where Kathy says, congratulations, John, here is your ebook. And John's like, yay, that's so exciting. Let me get started with the reading. Okay, so that's really, really cool. Now, obviously, Kathy gives a lot of value on her live video. And a lot of people take a lot of value from it. They think it's amazing. And some of the people who are watching that video are actually like, I like this so much. Like, I want to know more. I obviously, I'm going to read the book, but that's 7 pages. I would want to know more. And this is something I want you guys to write down. Why stop the customer journey if people might want more? Write that down. Why stop the customer journey if people might want more? Because it's definitely not everybody who wants more. Not everybody is like, oh, I've got the ebook already, but I would like to learn even more than that. Some people are just happy. Most people are just happy after this. But for those people that land on the page and are really eager, and they want to learn more from Kathy because they just think Kathy is amazing, which she is, for them, you will want to have something in place also. And that's what the upsell page is about. So on here, what Kathy will do is she will say a promotion, a very special offer for her mini course. Her mini course, which she sells maybe at $19, for instance. So in a mini course where not only is it like the 4 principles of how you can go from a lack mindset to a millionaire mindset, which is described in the book, but here she discusses them in a lot more detail with video per principle and different worksheets and different blueprints and all kinds of stuff. Maybe even she gives an additional 5th tip or whatever it may be, right? And all of that, so much value for only $19. So the moment that John is actually eager, ready to change his life, ready to go to that millionaire mindset, when he lands here, he's like, huh, I want that course too. I want to learn more from Kathy. So what will he do? He will go on the upsell page and he will purchase the $19 mini course. So what happens is he purchases it and then boom, automatically he goes to the congratulations page. So make sure to write that down. This is the congratulations page. So on here, it says, congratulations, John. The ebook as well as the course are sent to your inbox. Looking forward to see you thrive and to become a millionaire mind person and to, realize the life of your dreams or whatever it may be. Yeah. So that's what he sees here. Now, what happens in the automation? In the automation, the system will send information to the data of John. It will basically put what I put down as a bracelet, but it will put a tag, make sure to write this down, it puts a tag on John, now saying that he's not just a new contact that opted in for the book, he now also is a customer because he has purchased the book. So what happens, everyone with that bracelet, everyone with that tag will automatically also receive an email with the information of the course. And this is it. This is the whole system. This is, in a nutshell, what our lifestyle looks like. And some of you may be thinking, oh, wow, that's very simplistic. That's like, only $19 that you make here. And this is just giving out a book. Like, that's not much. How can you make millions with that? All in good time, right? Everything is step by step. But just imagine that you are able to get a lot of people to opt in, to take action here, and a lot of people to buy this upsell. What happens is you will make a lot of $19, a lot of cha-chings, by not even doing anything. Kathy is not, involved in this process. Kathy is on Facebook watching this video, or Kathy is playing with her favorite animals or whatever, right? She's having fun. This is all on autopilot. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, yeah, but how do I get a system like this? Obviously, you need to build it. But once it's done, it's done. And for our students, we have a lot of these templates, which we just give to them because we want to get them to have fast results, right? Those of you who are part of FLC, who are the students, comment below and say FLC, right? But you can imagine that this is a lot of money made. But that's not where it ends. Because I want you to write this thing down in the comments. The money is in the database. And we're going to talk a lot about this in the challenge. You'll be completely familiar with what I'm saying right now. The money's in the database. You're right. This is just an $18 or $19 upsell that's happening. You will see that most of your money, most of your $1 million will actually come by retargeting all the people that are in here. Even those people that didn't buy. That's why this thing is here, which we will explain on day number 7. That's where 90% of your money is made, or 80 to 90% of your money is made there. Like if you look at the billion-dollar companies or the multi-million-dollar companies. Do you guys see how cool this is? How awesome it is, and how not only is she really helping people like John with obviously incredible information, first for free, and then for those who are ready to take to the next level, paid, she's also making a lot of money, but she's also creating freedom because she's not involved in the process. In the beginning, she needs to set it up. That will take time. That will take dedication. That will take mentorship, right? In our program, we mentor everyone. We give them templates so it goes faster than everyday other people. But that takes the time. But once it's done, it's done. I want you to comment that below. Once it's done, it's done. And it's incredible. It's just incredible. And again, for those of you who are eager to learn more about this, to know how to take this to the next level, I highly recommend you guys to join on our challenge. It's going to be from Monday, so that's in 3 days' time. It's 3 or 4, I don't know, like Monday, Monday until Sunday, only 1 to 2 hours per day, live on Facebook in our creator circle. And I'm literally going to map out step by step with you how you too have everything in the roadmap in place to create your freedom lifestyle, so that you, not by the end of the challenge, are a millionaire straight away. I wouldn't say it's not possible, but that's not it. You have everything, that you know exactly what to do, what are the steps, so that you can get started on this journey as well. So I'm super excited for those of you who are going to be on the challenge. If you're part of it, if you're part of the challenge, comment below and say FLC7. That's the short term for our challenge, the 7-Day Freedom Lifestyle Challenge, also known as the 0 to 1 Million Challenge. And I'm super excited to have you guys on there. And also, once you have registered, make sure to get yourself onto the mentorship channel, which is the free Telegram group that we have. I do extra daily mentoring in there. And tomorrow there's a special session on mindset for wealth. Exactly what this funnel was about. Like, how can you align yourself with the energy of abundance? How can you think like the most wealthy people think, so that you are able to welcome money into your life in a way that is balanced and in a way that is happy and prosperous, and actually open that door, that you're not just consciously saying, yes, I want more money, but actually allowing it to happen as well energetically. So on that note, a lot of you, FLC7, whoo, nice. On that note, I just want to say a massive thank you for you guys for being here. I hope this was insightful. Make sure to keep this for yourself. It's a very powerful roadmap. Even if you don't realize it, after the challenge, you'll realize how powerful this is, and that this is literally a blueprint to making a lot of money, helping a lot of people. But most importantly, I just want to say, be on the challenge, register, be there all days, be there live. There's something different to being there live or being on the replay. We don't do replay. Be live, right? That's the first thing. Comment below, actually. Say, I'll be there live. Makes a big difference. Now, number 2, if you know anybody who you feel like should know this too, should learn from this too, then share this video. Share this video with them. Comment below, tag them below, or share the link for the challenge with them, and make sure that they come along as well. Because, I personally believe in paying it forward, allowing so many more people to be aware of this, because I didn't know about this 5 years ago. But especially in times like this, where people are just in so much insecurity, not necessarily knowing, what's going to happen next in society. I don't want you to sit there and wait and hope that your employer will be nice, or that the government will be nice. No, take your life into your own hands. Create the life of your dreams. Today I saw this quote. I can't remember who it was by. I think it was by Brennan Burchard, saying that there's no such thing as I can't do something. I can't is simply code for I am not willing to take the steps, putting the effort, and get the training to actually make it happen. So I'm going to leave you with that. There's nothing that you cannot do. And if you're willing, if you're excited like I am, then I'm so happy to help you on this journey, to see you on the challenge, and your friends, your family members, your co-workers, your business partners, invite them on, right? Free for the first 500 people. And it's going to be very exciting. And I'm just so excited, because I already know from running so many challenges before that people will change their lives around. And I hope that will be you too. All right. So on that note, I'm going to go. Love you all. See you guys tomorrow on the special money mindset training. And other than that, make sure to give this video a share. Spread the word. Let's allow more people to have this awareness.